Tour of Norway. It's a 6-day stage race. I've left 32 degrees sunny weather in Spain and I've come to, looks like 7 or 8 degrees outside now and rain, so be doing a nice ergo session, get it done, and then a couple other guys are going on the road, the braver ones.
Tell us about this race, man.
Yeah, it's a 6 days long stage race. You have everything here this week. We have sprints, we have uphills, punchers. Yeah, it's for everything. So it's harder, it's longer and it's harder stages. So, but
And more climber based.
a little bit more climber based, yeah.
And a better field. I'm just trying to make this race seem like really hard, so everybody knows.
You know, it's the riders making the race, but if you add the weather, the wind, the temperatures, everything, then I think it will be hard enough, yeah.
And you, ambitious to win?
I hope I
top 5?
have the legs to, be up there, fight for a good spot in GC, and then we see day by day. We have a strong team here, so I think we will have a nice week here.
So, and here's a man of many words, Paddy B.
Yeah, I think you summed it up best when you were talking it up.
Yeah.
Harder, longer, faster, better.
That's it.
All of the above.
We're getting the Tour Down Under duo back together again, so looking forward to that, eh? Hey, you always look forward to racing with me, don't you?
Yeah, always. Number one fan. First subscriber.
This is the morning of stage 3. We've done 2 gnarly stages here in Norway. The first being an uphill finish where Paddy and Cole were up there, and then we gave them full support throughout the day. But then yesterday was a great day to race the bike. I'll tell you why, because we threw echelons. We actually took the race head on. Yours truly was pulling on the front. I joined the Ineos boys, and we split the field into about 40 guys left. And while I was chopping off on the front there with Luke, Rowe and Amador, we were kind of just like discussing like how to whittle the group down further, and picked a point exactly. Luke had actually spoken about the point 86.5. I gave my boys the heads up. There were 4 of us, including myself, in the front group on the little twisty little narrow roads at 30k to go, and we split the group even further. So put a few guys out of the GC race, dropped Mads Peterson, who was going to be the most feared sprinter for us in that group, to give us the best chance in the finish line. Paddy ran 4th, got a little bit boxed in there in the finish line. Ethan Hayter won the race, but then if you look at the guys that the top 3, top 4 on the sprint, they're all very, very fast guys. So although we were up against it yesterday, we took the race head on, made some gains in the GC for Carl, and today's the first mountain test. So it's a day where we're going to be going, I think the final climb is 8k's at 10%. Yesterday was one of the most epic roads to ride around here. It's pretty impressive. Yeah. I mean, there was snow on the sides of the roads, little lakes and things that's frozen over, but although I didn't get the chance to look at everything, people who live in Norway are pretty spoiled with just natural beauty of the country. So if you get a chance to come out Norway, you won't waste your time. You need a big wallet. It's not a cheap place, but it's a place worth visiting if you one day get the time to come and check out all the fjords and that. We've been so lucky with the weather so far. Had it rained yesterday, there would have still been cars in body bags, but a couple guys were nearly in body bags, so 6 didn't make time cuts, and about 4 or 5 riders made it by 2 seconds. So luckily we didn't go harder. But yeah, see how stage 3 goes. Stage 3 goes, and then stage 4, 5, and 6 are more open for a lot of the peloton. So we'll see how we go.
It's a tough day today, so let's hope for some good legs and good tactics.
Don't give that generic answer like we'll see how we feel. I will be luck.
Oh, we go for it today.
Yeah.
Felt good yesterday, and the team rode amazing, and we continue today.
It was good. We nearly put a couple guys at a time cut yesterday. There might have been only 90 guys left in this race. Hey, Paddy?
Yeah, just punched a few tickets. Daryl, Impey.
Yeah.
Taker.
Stage 3. Now the tour kicks on. Now the big boys come out to play.
Tour of Norway starts today.
This is it. We put the daggers in yesterday. We managed to ruffle a few feathers, take a few GC guys out of the mix by 1 minute. They were finished 58 seconds behind, so there will be blood today. Oh, Paddy's really revved up. It's warming up for the stage. Another day, another sign-in. I'm going to see if I can catch some guys here at the race and get their reactions from yesterday's stage. Be a pest. Luke Plapp, Australian national champion. He was in the mix yesterday with us. And at one point you guys like tried to flick us a bit, right? I was like,
hey, we gave you the heads up, mate. We gave you the heads up.
They gave us the heads up. We kind of did a joint force attack yesterday, which worked out brilliantly.
But I reckon you were on the mic saying let's go as you're already out of the seat going.
Well, Luke just kind of came up to me and just started going. So then I had to let my teammates know. But it was a good day, eh? You up for today?
Oh, we'll see how we go, eh? It's
Don't give me that.
the weather's held
Come
off.
on,
I'm happy.
you're climbing
Oh,
well.
fucking oath I'm up for today, mate.
Roman,
Fucking
you were
oath I'm
going
up for
well.
today.
Roman, you were going well, and now you're going like you'll be fine.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't rain in tricky descents, because that's
That's
you're
what
not
we don't
good
like.
at that.
Them. We don't like
Hey,
it.
Roman, we're just talking about how you tried to flick me yesterday. You know, when you go through the tunnels, you lose 5 or 6k, and then he said, we're going to go at 86.5. But I looked down at my computer, it was 73, and I was like, oh, okay. Cool. And I said, how many Ks you done? He's like, 76. And literally 1K later, he started lighting it up. So anyway,
we gave you the
anyway,
heads
I know not to trust this guy.
Where did we go? 86.5. It was our computer.
Yeah, but mine was out. Yours was
And as
out.
I went, I even went, that's it.
But the communication was good between us, right?
Yeah.
And we nailed it. It was fun.
We will.
It was fun. It was always fun to be on the good side of it.
Oh, nice to be on.
Rather be the hammer
Hey,
than
and
the
it's
nail,
good
mate.
to be on the channel, boys. What do you reckon?
It's a privilege. It's a privilege.
Dazzle one last week. I told you, the one at the cap
Yeah.
with fuels.
So you follow my
I
channel?
don't subscribe, but I watch.
No, but I want you to subscribe and follow.
Guys,
Is he the best or second best
Vlogger
on Israel?
No, mate.
Yeah, he's got him covered up.
Yeah. Thank you. I got that.
Exactly.
Even Hater. Oh, well done for winning yesterday, Ethan.
Oh, thank you.
You did really well. How did you feel that we helped you win yesterday?
Very kind. It's a man of few words, this one.
He doesn't like being put under pressure. All right, stage 3, boys. Looking for
Subscribe,
this guy.
like,
Subscribe,
share,
like,
ourselves.
share. Thanks, guys. Been a great crowd. Great crowd. There you go, the Ineos boys. So, stage 3 and 4. Well, what happened? Well, Paddy was great for us. He moved up to 7th overall. Did a time trial from the bottom to the top of the climb. Carl also rode a great race, moving up to 13th overall. But Remco stole the show, giving everyone a clean pair of heels. Did what he did, attacks, then time trials to the finish and win solo. Luke Plapp, who I chatted to earlier, he did a great race. He finished 3rd, and he's got a bright future as well. And then the sad part was stage 4. You know, just as we started getting a little bit of our mojo going, we lost Paddy, who got sick before the start. So we've lost our top 10 overall. And but at the end of the day, after stage 4, Carl moved up into 10th overall, so we are in the top 10. But we also had a good sprint with Tom van Arsbroek coming 5th, and then Corbin also getting 10th. So there was only 35 guys there at the finish. We had all 5 of our guys there, which was impressive. And it gives us confidence going forwards. But yeah. Also, what you can see is that that chat that I had with Luke, Rowe and Plappy was, kind of, we were controlling the front with Ineos, and then there became a part where we could join forces and split things up. And that does happen in cycling as well. You know, when you're controlling things on the front and you kind of both know that you're going to need each other to make it all the way to the line. And that's what our team and their team did that day. So it doesn't always work, but that day did work and it was a lot of fun. And now we got stage 5 and 6, a little bit more selective, and another chance for guys like Cole to move up and have a reduced sprint, which would be favourable to our group.
Daryl Impey, one of the most experienced riders in the field. Yeah.
Stage 5. The old man makes it into the break. 21 guys, but nobody really wanting to work. Everybody happy to represent the team in front, but no one willing to commit to the line. We would have easily made it. No cohesion, and Ben Healy put in a fantastic ride. It was 50k solo. He was the only guy that actually had the balls to go all the way to the end and put it in a massive ride. The rest of us got caught with 1.5 laps left, and then kind of filled into the support role looking after the boys. We kept Carl in 10th and GC, and then for stage 6 was another super windy day. Yes, 40k an hour winds, gusts of 60k an hour winds. So yeah, again, lots of fear of the echelons, nervous. Break went away early. We had Corbin in there, and nobody gave it much of a chance to make it to the end because everybody in the peloton thought, sprint day, sprint teams will control. But as what happened was they only called him 1.5k to go, so it's a bit unfortunate for Corbin. I think it would have been a great result. He put in a great ride, and the rest of us had to keep an eye on Carl and keep him in 10th position on GC. Now with the relegation and things being such a reality in the team, we kind of, you got to hedge your bets now, and you got to kind of look at where you can get your most points. So a stage win gives you 20, and if you get the top 10 on general classification, it's 30. So it's a very tricky thing now. If you do well in the one-day races, you've got more chance of picking up a lot of points. So doing tours, actually, you flick yourself. We're going to add quite a few races, I think, to our calendar now to pick up the points. Hopefully pick up points. And then it's only the 10 best riders in your team at the end of the year that actually count. So you got to get the right guys to score points. So it's going to be quite very busy and very stressful. And I think a lot of guys' race programs are going to change now going forwards. But it is what it is. And the system is the system. And even though we don't agree with it, we need to make it work. So, we kept Carl in the points. And then, we really won the stage with Corbin. So, now we track on, and I head to Andorra in the next on Tuesday. So I'm one day at home, and then so that's not great, but anyway, it is what it is. Ours on the prize. Then to Andorra for 10 days, and then head straight to Tour of Swiss, and then back for eight days of racing. So yeah, this is what it is. It's the busy months now coming up, so it's a sacrifice you need to make if you want to be playing with the big boys. And here I am doing it. See you guys later. Have a good week and be lekker.